It has officially been announced the Lieuw bought the Westin. We'll discuss how a possible expansion on an all-inclusive property could impact the tourism sector. Plus, in today's lifestyle segment, a few facts regarding alcohol. And EPI's Hospitality Student Council organizes its 5th annual Christmas Village. 15 on 15 starts right now. Thanks for joining us. I'm Yentl Lieuw. After much speculation, it has been officially announced that the Lieuw has purchased the Westin property. According to Aruba's Hospitality and Tourism Association, there is a very high demand coming from the North American market for more all-inclusive hotels to be offered on the island. Jim Heppel, the CEO of AHATA, confirms the Lieuw buying the Westin property. It is too early to tell what the Spanish hotel chain will do with the new area.
The interesting thing will be just exactly how they position the property. It's far too early to say what's going to happen, and Lieuw clearly has its own ideas. I mean, it wouldn't have bought the property unless it knew what it was going to do, but at this stage they're still working through the details. They still have to work out exactly what's going to happen with that particular property. You know, there's a casino in the Westin now, there's a casino in Lieuw. There's a spa in both properties, so is there going to be one, is there going to be two? I mean, all of those details have got to be worked out.
Aruba has 3 all-inclusive hotels in total. The Lieuw is one of them. Since the island is secure, the tourism sector encourages their hotel guests to leave their hotel and spend. With that being said, though, there is a high demand for more of these types of hotels from Aruba's #1 tourism market.
Typically, the all-inclusive properties run at a higher level of occupancy than the European plan, the straight room, and then you purchase the meals and other amenities extra, because they work on a volume basis. And the thing about Lieuw, Occidental, and Divi, all of them run at above average occupancies on a year-round basis. The customers, particularly in the United States, have expressed a very strong interest for that kind of value product.
The Lieuw is an all-inclusive hotel, meaning the hotel guests who choose to stay with the hotel does not have to leave the resort as often. There is a misconception that all-inclusive guests never leave their resort, which Jim claims is not the case.
I mean, one of the interesting things, a lot of people think that the customer just stays inside the all-inclusive all the time, doesn't go out, doesn't spend any money. But typically you'll find 15 to 20% of the guests will actually go out and experience a restaurant, a bar, some kind of tour. They'll go outside the property, so the money does actually go into the Aruban community.
Jim says all-inclusive hotels on the island run at a higher occupancy year-round. Therefore, even if a majority of these guests do not spend as much as visitors staying at non-inclusive properties, the all-inclusives, such as the Lieuw, make up for it by bringing additional tourists over. And moving forward in other local news, Aruba's airport has recently announced some very good news. After 16 years, the airport is now debt-free. Since 1997, the airport has had a debt of 84.5 million florins. However, with steady growths in Aruba's tourism and despite the airport's renovation investments, it has been announced that since November 1st of this year, the government paid off everything the airport owed. Now, of course, that is very good news indeed. In other positive aspects of the island, a new foundation has been formed. Fundo Freddy Royfunol aims to allow children of all classes to have equal opportunity to take part in sports. The launching of a new foundation was celebrated with a royal jump up. Elementary school students jumped to officially kick it all off. The new foundation, named after Aruba's governor, helps children who cannot afford to get into sports. Children should not be prevented from taking part in a sport they love due to financial limitations. The starting amount for the new foundation is 70,000 florins. This donation derives from 6 service clubs on the island and the funds that were generated through the Bushiri Bana concert for the Royals. The new foundation was launched during the royal jump up for the King and Queen. We will be right back. Stay with us. Welcome back from the break. Theoretically speaking, drinking alcohol doesn't add to your weight gain. This is what scientists are saying. But before getting too excited, psychologists are saying it is the lack of nutrition that actually makes booze a belly buster. Here are some facts on consuming alcohol. Face it, alcohol is a popular drink of choice in Aruba. Even though scientists say alcohol doesn't make you fat, psychologists are saying it actually provides no nutritional value. It is neither carbs, nor fat, nor protein. It is in a class by itself, so it doesn't provide nutrients. Alcohol is wasting calories. In other words, when you're limiting the number of calories you consume, you want to take in those with the most bang for their buck calories from filling protein or fiber. Now, it's not just the lack of nutrition that makes booze a belly buster. The same lowered inhibitions that allow you to bust a move on the dance floor could also compel you to order that juicy hamburger as a snack in the late night. When you drink alcohol, it's easy to lose your determination and not care so much about the saying a moment on the lips leaves a lifetime on your hips. And believe it or not, a new study claims modern times with social media and money worries are causing people to have sex less. A once-a-decade poll of 15,000 people in Britain found those aged 16 to 44 were having sex fewer than 5 times a month. The study suggests that modern lifestyles may be having an impact on libidos. Experts say people are worried about their jobs, worried about money, that they are not in the mood for sex. The source also states modern technologies are behind the trend too. Think about it. We have our tablets and smartphones that we take into the bedroom with us to go on Facebook, answer emails, etc. So when we spend more time on that in the bedroom, means we are spending less time on our partners. And moving on, we are about to give you some motivation to get up and exercise no matter at what age you are. Aruba recently celebrated 2 beach tennis players who beat out Brazilians and took first place in Masters doubles men at this year's International Beach Tennis Tournament. As long as the 2 players add up to 100 years old or plus are qualified to play. This puts things into perspective for you. More and more nations are asking for their senior population to step up to the plate and move their body. What you see here is the World Over 80 Table Tennis Championship. A British campaign is trying to encourage people over 70 to take up sport and get healthier. Instead of slowing down, seniors should make more of an effort to keep fit. When the elderly can get a good group together and make a presence, there is no judgment. This is just a great opportunity to get competitive at an old age and have some fun. Exercising at any age. I like that. We'll be right back. This is what's coming up next. In less than 1 month, Christmas will be here. Everyone is slowly getting into the holiday spirit, but if you need that extra push this year, because it just doesn't quite feel like the jolly season yet, make sure to check out EPI's 5th annual Christmas Village. Members from EPI's Student Council and Student Affairs are busy preparing for their 5th annual Christmas Village event. From traditional holiday music to food, all of this can be expected from Saturday's event.
Our 5th annual anniversary for the Christmas Village, and we will be hosting it at APE Hospitality in our garden. We invite everyone to come for a wonderful night because we will have stands with creative things that are made, handmade. And for children, we will have the Dino Jump and the famous train. We will have foods made by our famous chefs. And lots of music, gaita, paranda da nos, Robert y su solo banda show. The entrance fee is only 5 guilders. It will be from 6:30 till 11:30, and we will have enough parking for everyone. The purpose of the annual Christmas Village is to generate funds to keep EPI's Hospitality Student Council going.
but also a portion of the proceeds goes directly back into the community.
Student Council has 7 years of existence, and this is our 5th Christmas Village, and it's a fundraising to have money so we can work the whole year through.
The entrance fee that will be paid will go to the Student Council itself, but half of that we will give out to the community in need that do not have regular funds.
During the holiday season, it is important to remind the public it is a time to enjoy the season, but also a time to give back.
Future plans for Student Council, of course, we want to volunteer as much as we can to help out the community, and not only that, we want to make the school a better place for the students, and we're also working hard on anything possible on the Christmas Village, of course, that we have upcoming this Saturday.
EPI's Hospitality Student Council Christmas Village takes place this Saturday from 6:30 p.m. to 11:30 p.m. at the EPI Plaza. Entrance is 5 florins. Be sure to check it out to get a head start on seasonal treats and music, but also to reflect on giving back during one of the most wonderful times of the year. That is our show for today. Thanks for watching. Tune in on Wednesday at 7:15 p.m. for a brand new edition of 15 on 15. We'll see you then.